Yo, you're now tuned in to the playlist. White boy J on the decks, check the fresh specs. Paying gusto with the golden ear for your respect. We digging past the surface, finding purpose in the verses. Got them hitting gems and indie artists for your hearses. Uncovering the fire, going higher and higher. The collabs that'll make your whole rotation feel inspired. It's the playlist, the spot where the real sound lives. So let the needle drop and feel the vibe we give.
To the playlist. I'm Jay. That's Pain Gusto. Pain. That makes me feel like White Boy Rick from Detroit.
I get why you say that. I get why you say that, but I will place you more in the Damn, I got the motherfucker. I got his face right here. I can see it, and I can't fucking. Oh, I forgot his freaking name. Oh, it's fucked up. It's fucked up. And
as long as it ain't Cheddar Bob, we're good.
Oh no. Definitely not Cheddar Bob. I wouldn't. Yo, have you ever in your squad in your group of friends, do you have a Cheddar Bob? Like somebody that actually did a Cheddar Bob move?
Okay, so not a friend of mine, but there was this Spanish Cobra I was in prison with called KK. And he shot himself in the leg carrying, so he limped. So it was a dude I got along with in prison, but he shot himself in the leg from carrying a gun.
Yeah, I knew one guy that definitely shot himself as he was pulling out. See, that's the thing. You can call it Cheddar Bob, but low key, you know, I fuck with you, my guy. But low key, you can also say he pulled the Pac, because supposedly when Pac was about to get robbed, he was pulled the gun out, and he's the one that shot himself first or whatever. Supposedly, that's a story out there.
I know a dude that we called Shotgun Joe because I was a weird story, so quick one, then we'll go on. So my parents buy a bar. The people they bought their bar from, their son killed my dad's best friend years later over a chick. And so he ate a shotgun and tried to kill himself, and it didn't work. So he blew half his face off. And then years later, I was at Fox Lake, that's a prison, and motherfuckers were coming up to me and being like, hey, this dude Shotgun Joe is worried that you're in prison, blah, 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 that you're going to fuck with him. I'm like, who the fuck is like homie? I don't even know homie. And then come to find out, he's the dude who killed my dad's friend Ron. And I was going to try to like some revenge at 8 years old.
That's kind of wow. Because first off, if I'm trying to take myself out with a freaking gun and that shit don't work, I'm gonna be pissed the fuck off. I'm gonna be so mad.
You want to hear something crazy that I just remembered about that story?
Go ahead.
So the guy who got my dad's friend Ron, who died, he was married to, I forget her name, his wife. They had a son named Matt, who was like 2 years older than me. Then she got with Joe, the guy who killed Ron, and she got pregnant with Brooke, and she was a year younger than me. So Brooke and Matt got raised together, and Brooke's dad killed Matt's dad.
God damn! Shout out to the Brit. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's a wild story. That's one of those hell of a coinky things. One of those like you could write a book about it type shit and make a story out that whole shit. Be like, oh, here go the plot twist. Like that's kind of bugged out. If I shoot myself with a shotgun, that shit better work, man. You know how much it sucked. You know what? Never mind. That's too dark for right now. So that's dark. I'll leave that joke alone. I'll leave that dark
All
joke
right.
alone.
Well, Pay, today you're bringing freestyles, and because of last week, I'm bringing 80s punk.
Definitely. Okay, 80s punk. I can't wait to see what kind of shit you got going on. I want like what songs you actually brought. I know with me with freestyles, it's like, hey, it is what it is. You know what you're gonna get with freestyles. Hopefully it's a good one or a bad one, whatever. You know what I mean? But yeah, I can't wait to hear what the fuck you got going on. 80s punk. 80s punk. All right, so 80s punk, what's that like that's what Cyndi Lauper type shit? No, not nah, she's not even punk. That's more pop. Is that Led Zeppelin?
Now, it's groups. No, it's groups like Rancid, Suicidal Tendencies, Dead Kennedys, Violent Femmes, like that kind of shit. The Dead Milkmen.
Oh, I like Rancid too. They Milwaukee, right? They're from Milwaukee, right?
I think they're from Kenosha, but it's close enough.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
It's like 35 minutes difference.
No, I remember you brought them up before, and then I'd be also. I mean, if y'all don't know how big the punk rock scene is in the Midwest, it's like Wisconsin would be very, very monumental on that. On how the whole punk rock scene, as well as Seattle and other places. But yeah, I remember you brought them up before, or you brought a song by them before. I know we spoke about them before, but I like a few of their joints. So 80s punk rock. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to hear these vibes that the homie Jay gonna bring on with this shit. Me with the freestyles is just, like I said, one of the freestyles I definitely brought up here before, and I just love it so much I want to just bring it back. And all my freestyles are all by battle rappers because, y'all know how much I love battle rap shit. So I like to show that they can actually rap and all that stuff as well. So I definitely brought some battle rappers freestyling and shit.
Okay, only one of the band members is from Wisconsin. The rest of them are from Berkeley, California.
Ah, okay.
Violent Femmes from Wisconsin, Dead Milkmen. But yeah, that was the whole scene. So, I don't even think people realize because they're not super punk like the 80s were, but they're not from Wisconsin, but Dropkick Murphy got found in Wisconsin. They're not from Wisconsin, but this is where they got found.
Okay. All right. So who go first, you or me? Because I don't know.
You said we started out with freestyle.
You said I start?
Yes, sir.
And the fucked up shit is because before we even started recording, this nigga Jay told me, he was like, yo, you first. And I forgot that quick. It's crazy. Like, the shit that my brain wants to remember, it remembers. Some other shit be like, But I'm first, and I'm going with Miss Hustle. She went off that what's the name of that fucking beat? I think it's FYL or some shit. The same shit that Remy Martin did that had everybody kind of going in the craze right now. This is Miss Hustle freestyle off it, and I think she's dissing Remy Martin. Well, it sounds like she's dissing Remy Martin on here, but I just brought it because I like Miss Hustle, and I think this is a dope freestyle. I don't think if it's a diss, I'm not sure if it's really needed at the moment, but we could talk about that later if you like. But now let's get to this Miss Hustle though.
Cause she only fucks with that
Yeah. You already know shit, girl. Miss Hustle on Bars on I-95. Yeah.
Women's History Month, man. We're gonna keep this thing rolling, man. Listen, y'all know what she does, man. I couldn't do Women's History Month without bringing Miss Hustle on this show. Y'all know I couldn't do that. Yeah. So, home of the best rappers on the planet.
Yeah, I think I brought the other.
Let's get into it, man. Miss Hustle.
But it's cool. I like this one a lot more. But that's cool. I like this one more.
I'm fighting demons while they telling me I'm blessed in. Had to put in work, I wasn't blessed in. Got done the worst by my best friends, and now they wanna check in like the West End. They knew routine, why they ain't stepped in? My friends turned foes, some of my foes kin. Ironic, I was holding back shit I couldn't hold in. Just trying to get green in the circle with all my close friends. I'm closed in, I just want the flowers, fuck the romance. PR saying watch what I say, I think I'm loud though. Critics say I'm supposed to be further, my mama proud though. I never documented how they did me foul though. Was wild though, copping cloudy diamonds was all they milestones. Went from facing evictions to marble kitchens, PTSD from being broke, so I barely spend it in this game. Shit all the same, I don't do friendships. If they ain't fucking, they fuck you over and call it business. I ain't perfect, shit seem worthless and I've been hurting. The price that I paid for this shit need reimbursements. I enjoyed seeing them win, yeah. I was learning and I wanted a W2, shit just wasn't working. Wonder why I don't pop out, wonder why I'm kicking now. Fake shit they put in these raps, I had to live it out. I did my life for them to shine, but it flicker now. They was trying to stand out, I was purposely sitting down. Do it for the likes, you do it for the cameras. Don't be calling me your sis, ain't call me when I lost my nana. A lot of shit that come with this fame that I can't handle. Go from smoking on my man to your man's lighting candles, they different. I was given what mines needed, had to figure out all these fake smiles and calm greetings. Yeah, I weathered the storm in all seasons. All I needed was a hand for the future like palm reading. Tried blackballing me cause they fear my wealth. Going through hell while popping these pills I sell. They ain't care that I was hurt, I had to heal myself. I was speaking life in these bitches trying to kill myself. These hoes fake, they never tell you about real life. And yeah, I lost the drive, still holding the wheel tight. Now they want me round cause I confront the bill right, saying I don't keep in touch. Should I know what that feel like? So miss me with that, I always knew you could do it shit. I'm calm, not disturbing the peace, and that's ludicrous. Even wrote for them hoes that crossed me, was cool with it. I gave them hit after hit and they started abusing it. My name ringing, oh they mad that I caught a buzz. Tried to tear me down when I was just coming up. I took it on the hop and I never brought it up. The fact they did it, I knew I was exactly who I thought I was. Now look, all these hoes with they hand out. I'm a stand up bitch, of course I'm a stand out. Always play the back, never needed no damn clout. They ain't want me to blow, now them bitches fanned out. My respect, oh I'ma kill about that. All them subs eat a dick, that's what I feel about that. And they call me up when they need that real rap back. Fake bitches in these reels, ain't nothing real about that. Yeah.
Hey yo, man, I told y'all niggas, man. Listen,
yeah.
That's this verse, by the way. This shit was last minute. I called. I was like, yo, Miss Hustle, Women's History Month is here.
Yeah, Miss Hustle's dope, man, and like that W2 bar, I'm just working out. She's just, her wordplay is super dope. Like I fucks with Miss Hustle.
That's the first bar that got me in that song too, was the W2.
Yeah, she said a lot of good shit before that, but when I remember the first time I heard that freestyle, she said that W2 and just working. I'm like, whoa, okay. And then it made that W2 line make you draw into everything else she says after that. That's the dope shit about it too. And I'm happy she did that earlier in the freestyle too, just in case you kind of drift off before she gets there. And then when you hear that, you're like, wait, hold on, what's going on? Like, Miss Hustle's a legend in this shit too. And she's not an easy person to beat in battle rap too. So I mean, go try your luck.
It's crazy to go from something melodic and real calm and stuff to where we're going now. It is a big fucking genre jump there. That is gonna be interesting.
I'm not gonna lie. I know my next freestyle is definitely similar vibes. So yeah, this episode is gonna be very yin and yang.
Yeah, because I mean, in a crazy world, my music's punk, but it is way more violent than the rap you got coming.
Even though there's violence in it. There's gonna be some people getting shot in these freestyles. Don't get it twisted. People are still getting shot on these freestyles, even though it's still melodic. Oh, we gonna shoot you to a horn, shoot you to a violin. I will shoot you.
Oh, fuck. All right. Well,
What you got,
my first song is from a group from California called Suicidal Tendencies.
I like the name. I love the name, honestly.
All right, and the song is called I Saw Your Mama.
Oh, I shouldn't like the title of the song as much as I do either. Oh, I can't wait to hear this one. Oh, I can't wait to hear this one. What?
All right,
Bitch,
well,
I saw your mama.
I'll give a little parental warning. Ask your parents before listening to this song. All right. Well, and if you're watching us and you're too young and you still have to ask your parents, you should probably ask your parents about watching us too. But anyway, this is Suicidal Tendencies. I Saw Your Mama. It just keeps rolling for like a minute.
Well, homie on the guitar was killing that shit. That's number one. That is a very, very interesting song. It's a very interesting song. I don't know how, because I'm over here thinking about the performance part, as far as like them performing it, and as a fan singing along to the song. How do you catch that part of the chorus when it's like, if I off a feet, under miss me, chopped off an arm? I'm like, how do you catch that part? I don't know why. Out of everything, that's what threw me off the most. I was like, how do you catch that part at a concert? Like,
so that's when the mosh pit goes crazy.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So
okay.
It's all your mommy and your mommy's dead, and then they're like, and then the whole mosh pit will go crazy at a concert. Yeah.
Twisted body, chopped off feet, her body, something minced meat. I'm like, okay. That's the only part but I hate his. I mean, not hate it. I'm not gonna say hate because it actually matched with what it is. His vocals is exactly what it's weird and it's off, but it's what the song needed to make it sound more as crazy as it is. Like, I could see this being a Jeffrey Dahmer playlist. You know what I mean? Like, that song is in Jeffrey Dahmer's playlist, and that's his inner voice. Whoever that is singing, that's his inner voice.
And that's the thing, right? So 80s punk was a lot about shock and the anti-establishment mainstream. So the crazy shit. And it's funny because I always say he's pulling his Kurt Cobain on this song because it's the only time you listen to him, he intentionally sings out of key.
Okay. Makes a lot more sense. Because I was thinking Kurt Cobain when I heard this, but I didn't want to go there. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna leave that alone. So I'm happy you even brought that up because that means you're sort of saying, that means I'm not far off because you thought it. You know what I mean? Now the vocals, him doing that. See, I never heard. I don't think I ever heard any songs by them before, and I'm going to go back and probably listen to something else to hear how he sounds singing on something else. But that song, what he did vocally on that song is what the song needed. Like, it needed that deranged, Mankind, Nick Foley type feel to it. That you know what I mean? That you know what I mean? It needed that though. It needed that touch. So I like it. I like it though. It's different, but I definitely like it.
So when I was picking the song, I was going back and forth between Suicidal Tendencies and Butthole Surfers, and I said, just so I don't have to listen to it, we're going to go with Suicidal Tendencies because Payne would have a field day with a group called Butthole Surfers. Pause.
Yeah, because I didn't know what kind of field day you thought I was going to have with Butthole Surfers. Yo, that's a wild fucking name, yo. But then again, back then you was able to do that with rock groups. Rock groups had some of the wildest names back then.
Yeah, and punk was anti-establishment in every fucking way. So they just did shit to piss off the public, the record labels, whoever.
One of my homegirls, Tammy, little white girl, she listens to a lot of rock, a lot of punk rock, and me and her, like, we met, like, we just vibe on some music shit. And she Pisces too, and she's like, every time she see me, she be like, "What's up, my She be like, "What's up, what's up, my brother?" And only why people think she's saying it because we Pisces. Nah, she talk about the fact that punk rock and hip hop, how we so anti-establishment, it's related in that form. That's why she says brother to me. Because she's not saying like, "Oh, my Pisces brother." She's like, "Yo, punk rock and hip hop are family." Like, that's how she always say it.
It's true, and that's how you get groups like the Beastie Boys. And speaking of the Beastie Boys, did you hear Mike D's new single? I don't like it. I hate it. I hate to say it, but I don't like it.
Okay. Nah, it's just but why? But why?
He got way too creative, and it feels more like techno meets punk than anything hip hop.
So it's Moby with an edge.
Okay, still better than Moby, but yeah, so I get what you're saying. Yeah, he's got a whole new album coming out, but he dropped his first single like 3-4 days ago.
So is he rapping, or is it just, or you can just tell, like you said, a creative bag that doesn't being too creative sometimes? Like, I hate when some people do that, but yeah.
You gotta listen to it because I don't even know how to explain it. I don't even know how to explain what he's doing.
Okay. A white Gnarls Barkley. I don't know. In my head, that's what I just saw right now. I just saw him being on some Gnarls Barkley shit, and this, CeeLo, for those that don't know who Gnarls Barkley is. I don't know. I just in my head, I just sonically.
Action Bronson's dropping a new album.
Who?
Action Bronson.
Who? Action Bronson. Yeah,
the white fat rapper who's also got a cooking show.
Yeah, Ghostface. Yeah, Ghostface. Okay, word. I like Action Bronson though, but because he's actually pretty good, and I like that little cooking show too. Shit, that's a really, really dope idea, and I know he's making quiet. Nobody's talking about him, but I know he made a lot of quiet money off that shit. A lot of quiet money.
Yeah, people love that dude as a personality, not just a musician. So
yeah. And if you can really cook or give people some dope cooking ideas and shit, people gonna gravitate to you. And you big, so you play off the pause, and you play off the fact that you're a fat guy type shit. So yeah, it all makes sense. It all makes sense. All right, but I'm next, and I'm bringing in Sue Surf. Sue Surf just did I forgot how many years he just did, but he just got out of prison probably about a month ago. He got out.
Okay.
So, but this is an old freestyle that he's done, and I just want to bring it because the wave is home, and we've been waiting to see Surf come back. Sue Surf, we've been waiting for him to come back, and we want to see what he's what he got to do next. I have my opinions on what I think he should do, but it is what it is. But this is an old freestyle, but it's a very classic freestyle. Actually, Surf got a lot of classic freestyles, so it wasn't hard to pick a classic. It was hard to pick which one. Put like that, if that makes sense. So
it's like trying to pick a song off of All Eyes on Me.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Son of a bitch.
Yes. LA Leakers, just incredible sour milk.
You know that.
Jersey's here, man.
Sue Surf.
Yeah. Jersey in here, heavy right now.
Welcome to Cali, man. Good women, good weather, good weed, baby. Just get to it, brother.
Right.
LA Leakers. Yeah.
Let's rock out. Jersey.
The Los Angeles Lakers.
I almost died a couple months ago. Life a bitch. Newark, Jersey, concrete. Raised by the bricks. Spanish bitch, I treat her right. Her pops supply the fish. Ate a cop bitch pussy. Felt like a snitch. Smash ops, a nigga so used to gunning. Felt crazy when that bullet hit my stomach. You rap it, you don't want it. Just lyrics, never done it. I really turn hunters to the 100 when I catch them and they punish. New plates smell like sour milk. The plug price just incredible. Complimentary edibles. There's never no telling who gon' tether you. Just better to push your chips in if you gon' better you. Just try and get the message through. Ride it out. We really with the dumb shit without a doubt. Told that bitch only me and my lawyer know my body count. Been hitting niggas with that stainless steel. Check my resume, stainless steel. Been a long time. My tats say I get offended by the wrong signs. I don't do no disses. You could die over the wrong rhymes. Only love my daughter in opposite bodies. She want the lean, I hit the blood, got the walkie from Mozzie. If they ain't real around there, that's not where you find me. First Asian bitch in LA got me trying wasabi. $5 turn on.
Okay.
Look.
Sue Surf jerseys in here, baby.
Look. Gang, we demand all kind respect. What hurt more, the first bullet or not finding them yet? Shit. She said don't be sleeping with the strap, but I'm paranoid, I need it when I nap. Tryna focus on this rap, but they tryna pull me back. Boy, worried about this drip, ain't got nothing in that sack. A lie do the job, so no telling with the facts. When it ain't no food, the piranhas eat the weakest in the pack. I don't know wolf hang with sheep, I know fish hang with birds. Would've been dead if a nigga could die from words. I pull up on that bitch, I'm wearing nigga Nova. Told my daughter she'd be straight by the time she get older. Enjoy now, cause eventually this shit get older. And don't let them judge you, baby. Cardi big as Oprah. Jersey, man. That's real. Around, you feel me?
Facts.
Yeah,
Facts. A lot of bars, man.
Real. Can't fuck with y'all over.
Always love, baby.
Sir, Sue Surf in here, man.
Jersey to LA is Power 106 with the LA Leakers, and we #1 for hip hop. Yeah, man.
Got that. Yeah, man. Surf is like hood poetic.
I'm sitting here waiting for another verse. I ain't even gonna lie. I forgot it was a freestyle. I'm into it. I'm like, wait, what just happened? I was waiting for a whole nother verse.
Surf is definitely dope. So it's good to see him back. Good to see him trying to get reacclimated into whatever he's trying to do next. So yeah, this is dope. This is dope. Definitely dope. And I love that freestyle right there, because and it was quick, you know what I mean? In and out. It didn't seem like he was, you know what I mean, pressure to do it. It was like it's effortless. It was like I like seeing the effortless freestyles, like that one voice 5'9" that I brought up here one time when voice is just he's just rapping. It just seemed like it's so effortless. Like this is his, like, I get up my sleep and do this shit. Like it's yeah. I love those.
Did anybody get him scheduled for a battle yet?
See, there's nothing scheduled yet, but there are rumors of, not even rumors, it's just possibility of battles that he can take. I guess with him just coming home from prison, beating a RICO charge, basically. I don't know what his stipulations is going to be like. There's rumors of what his stipulations may be. I didn't see the shit. Like, I didn't click on the shit when people did talk about it. But I believe there are going to be some stipulations of where he can be at or who he could be around. Because usually that's, when you come out of prison, you can't be around certain people. And, with affiliations that he has, I don't know how easy it's going to be to book a battle without being around something that's that violates his situation, if that makes sense to you. You know what I mean?
Yes, and most of the time they legally have to give you waivers if it's for like employment, so if he's getting paid. But so I just Googled him, and the headline that pops up is Sue Surf blasts battle rap and first live since coming home.
Yeah. He came in bugging, and that's what he does. Pause. He definitely that's what Surf does. Surf brings us top. That's why people want him back, because he brought a certain energy to battle rap. It was like, it's very like, whether you like his battles or not, it was very entertaining just to hear him just be Surf, and he won a lot of battles. He wasn't the best battle rapper, don't get it twisted, but he was one of those, like, yo, let's see what the fuck he does
people
now.
that call him the best, though. But I think sometimes people get caught up in, I remember you differently than you were, and now that you're locked up and been gone. But that just helps drive more battles when he does step back on the stage.
Yes, which makes you ask for a certain amount of money. And right now, I'm not sure if battle rap is even bringing in that kind of a money that he's asking for. And if he gets one of the battles that he might get, that's going to be a big, big bag. And that can shake up
So,
battle rap community in a certain way. It's a lot of things involved with that.
all right, Payne. You're the commissioner of all battle rappers in the whole world. You can make any match you want. Who you putting Sue Surf up against for his first battle pack?
Personally, of course, I want to see him versus Murder Mook. That's the battle that we've been wanting to see since before he got locked up. Murder Mook and Surf has been the back and forth for years, so that would be the one I would.
Warm up,
but that's what I was about to say.
Give him a warm up.
That's what I was about to say. Now, if I'm Surf, I would take a somewhat of a warm up battle. I'm saying he needs it, but I think it would be better to take a warm up battle before he battles Mook, just because. Of course, everybody got different angles on how they do shit. Murder Mook is an angler, like as far as battle rap. He knows how to make certain angles, make little story. Like he's one of the best of that. And I'm not a Murder Mook fan, so I'm looking on it right now. I'm not even a Murder Mook fan, but I know what he does. I think if I was Surf, I would want to battle somebody else first, and not no low tier nigga. Like battle the top tier, battle somebody like Easy the Block Captain or some shit like. Battle some top tier guys, and one top tier guy, just to see what kind of angle people are kind of coming at you. Pause with, because you can kind of, if one battle rapper does it this way, you can kind of tell what everybody else is going to be doing after that. Because angle just going to keep hitting and hitting. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like that's just how I look at it. But if I was to be able to just like get him to book one good battle, which I think he should do, is take one good battle and then sit his ass on that Joey couch. Murder Mook. It's big money in that one. I would take a one-more battle first though, but yeah, Murder Mook would be the battle to one and done. One and done.
Well, there you have it from the battle rap commissioner of the world.
If I was a battle rap commissioner of the world, fucking my bad. My fevers are playing right now, so the game just started. So I'm a little, I'm locked in at the same time, but I'm here. What you got for us?
All right. So the next group I got coming is the Dead Milkmen, and this song is called "Bitchin' Camaro."
Wait, time out. Wait. Hold on. Who and what did what to who and why? Huh?
The Dead Milkmen is the group. The song is "Bitchin' Camaro."
All right. Okay. So, but see, I guess that is a rock group thing. Because y'all can really like rock, like the rock genre. Y'all can, they can really do the weird ass name of the groups, like, and actually have like.
And that's the thing with punk. The music was wild. The names were wild. Like, so punk, even in the names, they were just establishment, anti-authority, and the more fucked up and shit didn't make sense, the better it was.
Yeah, because I'm over here thinking I think I'm trying to think of what group or whatever that hip hop has that the name doesn't make any kind of sense. And I can't think of one right now. I'm really trying to think, like A Tribe Called Quest. A Tribe Called Quest, probably.
Maybe, but
what the fuck is that?
That's still not as wild as Dead Milkmen.
Yeah, I know. I would have to think about that for a while. But the Dead Milkmen.
That's what happens when you fucked up. That's what happens when you fuck up a milk order back in the 80s. You end up with the Dead Milkmen. Get my order right, bitch.
Dead Milkman. Okay. I'm about to look this shit up right now. Dead Milkman.
All right. Well, while you look it up, this is Bitchin' Camaro, and it's a short song, but half of it's kind of like a skit.
All right.
Hey Jack, what's happening?
I don't know.
Well, rumor around town says you might be thinking about going down to the shore.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go down to the shore.
What are you gonna do down there?
I don't know. Play some video games, buy some Def Leppard t-shirts.
Don't forget your Motley Crue t-shirt. You know, all proceeds go to get their lead singer out of jail.
Uh-huh.
Can't wait to go down. Hey, we gonna check out the Sandbar while you're down there?
What's the Sandbar?
That's a place that lets 16-year-old kids drink.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, hey, guess who's gonna be there?
Who?
My favorite cover band, Crystal Shit.
Wow.
Yeah, they do a tour show. You'd be really impressed. In fact, it goes a little like this. Love me 2 times, baby. Love me twice today. Love me 2 times, girl. 'Cause I got AIDS. Love me 2 times, baby. Once for tomorrow. Once 'cause I got AIDS. Pretty good Jim Morrison impression there. I hope those guys have a good sense of humor and don't take us into court.
What's the court?
Never mind that. The important thing
You mean
here,
the People's Court?
No, that's another story. The important thing here is that we get to the part where you ask me how I'm going to get down to the shore.
Oh, how you getting down to the shore?
Funny you should ask. I've got a car now.
Oh, wow. How'd you get a car?
Oh, my folks drove it up here from the Bahamas.
You're kidding.
It must be the Bahamas or islands. Okay, the important thing here is that you asked me what kind of car it is.
What kind of car do you got?
I've got a bitchin' Camaro.
Bitchin' Camaro, bitchin' Camaro. I ran over my neighbor. Bitchin' Camaro, bitchin' Camaro. Now I'm in all the papers. My folks bought me a bitchin' Camaro with no insurance to match. So if I happen to run you down, please don't leave a scratch. I ran over some old lady one night at the county fair, and I didn't get arrested because my dad's a mayor. Bitchin' Camaro, bitchin' Camaro. Donuts on your lawn. Bitchin' Camaro, bitchin' Camaro. Tony, Orlando, and Dawn. When I drive past the kids, they all spit and cuss. 'Cause I've got a bitchin' Camaro and they have to ride the bus. So you better get out of my way when I come through your yard. 'Cause I've got a bitchin' Camaro and an Exxon credit card. Bitchin' Camaro, bitchin' Camaro. Hey man, where you headed? Bitchin' Camaro, bitchin' Camaro. I'm drunk on unleaded.
The funny shit about that song, well, the whole skit and the whole beginning and it's just crazy with the fuck me twice because I got AIDS and all this shit. I mean, it's bugged the fuck out. It's very bugged out. But like you asking the hey, get this Magic Johnson. It's just god damn. But it's like it's not a bad song, and I get why the whole and the song is, and it's part of it that wouldn't even be considered a song. That would be considered an interlude. You know what I mean? Like you got the skit in the beginning, then you got the Bridget Camaro shit at the end. Where the Bridget Camaro only lasts for like maybe 45 seconds, almost a minute. Like it's not really like a long song. You know what I mean? So, but I think it's dope. I think it's dope. I think the way how the beat comes in and like whatever it does is like it just it's you know how us black folks always get jokes on how white folks can't dance or don't know how a beat goes or whatever like that, and that song has a lot of that right there in it. Like it's so offbeat that it's on beat, but only white folks can catch it. I don't know how y'all catch that shit because I'm in my head when you play it back, you probably gonna see me do this because in my head I'm thinking about. Yo, I can see a bunch of people at the bar at a party going, bitchin' Camaro, bitchin' Camaro. I can.
Oh, fucking man. So you pictured a bunch of white people looking like they're having a seizure. That's what you pictured.
Yes. A fucking seizure on top of something else.
I literally picked the guy with black pants and chains, spiked mohawk, leather jacket, just jumping straight up and down. A group of them. That's what I pictured, jumping straight up and down.
Okay, I can see a group of those sprinkled in when they just be jumping up and down and just. I can see them. Yo, what
Just
movie was that? When
just waiting for the mosh pit to go off. You know what I mean? Like, this ain't the song, so I'm going to keep that energy up because the next song, we tearing this motherfucker down. That's the kind of energy that I got. Yeah.
I can see that, and I can see that. I could see, even with the little, the ones having seasons, they're not having a crazy season. It's just little, because the Richard Camaro part is that's like a speed burst. It's like one of those, you know what I mean? Quick little turbo button right there. And then the next song that comes on, probably crazy, or the next song they perform, if there was just like that performance, would be the wild song. But it's time to really get the circle going. Mosh pit starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know if people realize, because I'm old, so I grew up through it, but punk scene was like almost a gang scene back in the 80s, minus guns and shit, because the punks rolled together, the hardcore, which is another genre of punk, rolled together. There was the straight edgers, and then there was the Nazis, like the racist punks, right? And they all hated each other and used to fight against each other. So, like, there was groups of, like, brawls at these clubs because, like, the hardcore and the punks may not have got along, but when the racist dudes showed up, they'd fuck them up. Or, like, the straight edgers would try to fuck up all of them because they drank and smoked. Like, straight edgers back then used to try to fuck you up for doing shit they didn't agree with. Like smoking cigarettes. They just mob you in the street. It's crazy to think about now, but that shit really happened.
Every time I look at, or like you said, well, you grew up in it, so you know I didn't. But when I think about the punk scene, I always look at like the Warriors, the movie The Warriors. Like if anybody ever seen that movie, you know, I mean, salute. I've always looked at punk as visually like them, whether it's white, black, Spanish, whatever. I always looked at them look like how the Warriors looked. And then it made me think like, damn, a lot of the punk scene to me was in the music video I'm Bad. Michael Jackson, I'm Bad. A lot of them was in there in my brain. But I could be off.
That feels like Blue Oyster type punk to me, if that makes sense. Yeah. Like, so if anybody really wants a good idea what the punk scene was like, you ever watch Gangland?
Yeah.
There's a Gangland titled FSU, and it stands for Fuck Shit Up. And they are a hardcore punk group. It goes around one of the East Coast cities. I don't remember which one. And they kind of ruled the punk scene. But it shows you the different groups and like how violent, but it was fist fighting. It actually was.
Yeah, I do remember hearing "fuck shit up," and I feel like these be like "fuck shit up, fuck shit up." I feel like it's something. I feel like they used to do that. I don't know. I don't know why it seems so familiar to me for some reason. Like I feel like I've seen some bullshit or something similar.
They used to wear all the FSU gear.
Yeah,
they wear all the Florida State University gear like they were a gang. Yeah, but they would dress as punks and they were hardcore. And so there was a lot of fights. They used to fuck straight edgers up and racist because the hardcore scene, actually, here's a good little Easter egg. So the hardcore scene was ran by a guy named Eldon James in the East Coast. He was the godfather of this scene and the violence. If that name sounds familiar to anybody, he's the writer of the Mayans MC.
Facts. Snapple facts. It took me a minute to once you said it, then it took me a minute. I was like, oh, then I was like, oh yeah, that's him. Okay, so yeah, which makes sense because then even if you look at the yeah, I can see. Okay, I see more and more correlations. I can see what I see what he's putting down. Oh shit, I gotta call you back, Zena. My daughter calling me, but
he's got
she out.
And then and then he's like mixed race with like 4 races. So like he talks about that in the Gangland. Like how he got drawn to the punk scene because he was kind of the outcasts back in the early 90s, not white enough for the white scene, not black enough for the black scene. Like he felt really outcast and bullied, and he turned into a hardcore punk, and then he became like the godfather of punk.
Nah, I mean, listen, if you lay the blueprint down and people start to follow the way you move, the way you dress, or the way you kind of, you know what I mean? Like, somebody's going to be considered the you know what I mean, the godfather of it, whatever like that. Like, so I can see it. I can see it. I can see it, especially when you think about.
And I don't mean the godfather isn't like the founder. I didn't know a better word.
I know.
He was like the number one punk guy. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I mean, but it's mostly because, like I was saying, like people start to emulate the way whether he moved, the way he carried himself, the way he dressed his hair, the way he fucking, you know what I mean? Like people start to copy his style. So that's that's how I looked at when you said the Godfather. Not like him being the founder of it all, but just the blueprint.
And you know how it is. If you're one of the baddest dudes when it comes to street fighting, motherfucker's just going to follow you anyway. Right?
Yeah.
And so, and that, like I said, that people, I don't think people realized how violent the punk scene actually was in the 80s and early 90s.
I think if you listen to the music, a couple songs will let you know, okay, they were different back then. It wasn't just all what the fuck, Woodstock. It wasn't just all that. But even Woodstock had its moments, but I'm just saying, but it wasn't just all Woodstock and hippies and flowy dresses and you know what I mean? Peace. There was a lot of, we gonna fuck you up if you cross this line. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna fuck you up because I want to.
Payne, watch the movie SLC Punk. Salt Lake City Punk, SLC Punk. Watch that movie.
SLC Punk.
Great movie. Plus, it's a good look into like the punk scene and like, but it's a great movie.
I'm gonna watch it. Well, you got to text it to me, so just to make sure I remember that shit.
It's kind of like the Dazed and Confused of the punk scene.
Okay, all right. But still, you got to text it to me just so I can remember. Because I've been drinking.
Well, what you got next that we can get this playing and you can call your daughter back?
Nah, she good. Supposed to get her to do some bullshit, but she all right. I'm going with Loaded Lux, right? I brought this shit before. Very, very dope fucking freestyle. Yo, this chick that we got right here, Raven Johnson, this little rookie chick, she is dope. Like, she is dope. She's dope. All right, so back to me. I'm bringing Loaded Lux. It's a freestyle that I brought up here before, and I really, really love this freestyle, and that's why I wanted to bring it back because I think it's a great freestyle. It's a OG. Like, I don't know, Loaded Lux is a legend in battle rap. What the fuck do I hear playing in the background on my shit? But yeah, what the fuck is going on? I just hear that music playing from places. I don't got nothing playing.
Payne hears music instead of places.
Yo, I did that ayahuasca shit. I don't know if y'all know anything about ayahuasca, but ayahuasca is like a hallucinant shit before. So I did an ayahuasca. Don't worry about the whole story before that, but I did the ayahuasca shit, and then the shaman, that's what they call him, right? The shaman, yeah, the shaman. They was like, yo, what did you see? Because everybody was talking about what they saw and everything visually. I was like, I didn't see nothing. I just heard a bunch of drums and shit like that. She was like, wait, you didn't see nothing? I was like, nah. She was like, you know how rare it is that nobody doesn't see something? Like, you just heard drums? I'm like, yeah. She was like, do you do music? I said, yeah. She was like, okay. You probably love that shit a little too much. Like, making a long story short, she's like, you probably love it too much. You probably just, your brain is always in music. I'm like, yeah, that's why I don't meditate. Because when I meditate or when I try to be silent, my brain is thinking of a song or coming up with a bar or some shit. Like, it's just silent.
I tried meditation and it pisses me off. But just for the record, Payne, you and 4 people in the world give a shit about the WNBA. But okay, Loaded Lux. Here we go.
Yeah, it's your boy Loaded Lux. You know what's up when I'm rolling up. And I came to kill it with Funk Flex on Hot 97. Mean.
You know what's cracking? Ciroc Studios, Funk Flex. I mean, bars is what we deal with up here. Loaded Lux is in the building.
It's healthy.
Focus Harlem.
It's healthy.
I mean,
healthy. You know what I mean? Something God love, you know what I mean?
This what you want to do?
That's what I'm doing. It's Harlem, man. Huh? What's happening, handsome? We here. You know? Yeah, turn that up. I was in the areas. Just thought I'd swing by like a girl is curious. And boys in the hood pops up on you. That's furious. Fierce is when you find your inferiors is inferior. What's scary is you're betting against the odds and you letting these niggas tell you you're better than what you are. I'm the bar measuring rod. This where we draw the line on your screen, turning it out like some etch-a-sketching knobs. Odd. You young dummies is lunch money. Either champ think cash is clay or fun putty. Little buddy. Too bad you ain't got you a pot to piss. I'll bake 'em for this cake. Betty a crock of shit, search your inner circle. Real virtue, vice of virtue, man, this shit is personal. I saw fights turn into curfews, you commercial. You fuck up the meeting, believe vegan, cause for Green Brothers, shall be back, you ninjas turtles. But Stefan used to be Urkel. Fuck it, make hip-hop when they give you hurdles. Heard you. You better not even slacks with your church shoes. This earth school. Taught my king more about this whirlpool. Ooh, I know I'm better. How could you win this? Like having the last picture ever with Michael Jackson, but hating how your face look in it. And you want to gram it. I'm saying it. You just gonna have to put up with it. Understand it. Pay the bookies, be chasing bullies. Cause if a bad act ain't goody, just bake goodies. You play hooky. They still want that Lux with their gray hoodie. I'm like, that's water under a high bridge. Hey, I could boogie. Look where most MCs are blind. These moments where I shine, I gotta show you what they hide. Just throw it and rewind. The poetry's refined, going in fine. Every time you get a loaded line, a Corona gets a lime. Look, it's only in your mind. This isn't clear, this isn't fair. King NY need Diddy shares, Biggie cheer. This nigga scared, I circle him in a square. Have your balls up or get balled up, cause it's fair. It appears that they was never my peers. It's a pair. Fruits of my labor that disappeared. I'm a bear. On this grizzly, your city won't drip a tear. If you here, well, I'm near. Cut with your engineer. Fuck it, Buccaneer. Fortune keeper gets organ freezes. Born achiever who wore Adidas and Jordan sneakers. Since he sported the Caesar, it's nothing new clear to warheads who got him. Like North Korea, let's keep it tall like Medea. Son, your short as a breather. Daddy sugar trick trainers. The world and these dick beaters. You ain't got to be mean to at least walk with demeanor. Gang ties, how blood money can have you seized up. This kidnapping. I'm big action, they looking for me. You're plastic, he ain't the real thing, but he getting fried. Catfish, you know you can't keep this short, right? Snap flick when I blow up now, but can't cut it. You should call in Cap, nigga, I'm jacked in. Pendant, I break a beat up and bend it. Take a weak nigga, bend a bit. Take a week if he meant it. Baby, you got the image, patriotic offended. Player, she was taking the knee before it was trending. Caskets flex, you never had this. The jab quick for this bag hit. Embarrassing, bashing me, went for the mattress. Taxes trying to go for hell on the Troy Achilles niggas. I'm brabbing. Deesh looking with a scully like he mowed the loner who banded with his brothers like a Jonas. Ammonius. I tear a nigga like ammonia. Got funky, your shooters ain't sent nothing but aroma on these corners. Shorty only do it cause it's cool. Fuck them all, he wanna listen to now is music that moves. We don't wanna hear that unity fool. Guess them niggas that sold Harlem was trying to change the community too. I'm like, ooh, hard to ask him how he doing in school. He just rude, but I could dig it, you know. Life is a jewel, but it's true. Learn from it, don't follow the same mistakes again. In Satan's grip trip, catch you off guard like an atheist. I break it. I knocked Calvin right out his glasses. They gassed him. Found out the hard truth in your war boots. Stormtroop, fighting a strong case. Why the long face? Main broad up in a short stay on your court date. Damn, you're listening to a musician trying to tell his beautician a track ain't for horseplay. I'm a standout. I told her I'm a good catch. She got her hands out. I mean, what you niggas expect? You took the stand out. Fumbling, hit with the book, crumbling, just beat. Can't take the rap now. You're mumbling, you're weak. Small frail, I wore shell. War's hell, no relief. Pain runs deep. Don't think I always jail. Can't jack with young and Jock and Howl. Tweeting like a thug. 100 rounds, we meet you at the club. You're in a gown, and fuck who you was. We got it now, I'm still clicking. Difference, I never traded on one member. Niggas better off catching Farrakhan at a Trump dinner. Where the thugs killers collide, you guys non-operative. You're not for this. In the populace, the total opposite. Stop the shits, two apocalypse, keep it positive. You're about to watch me raise up on you just like a Cosby kid. The problem is, you thinking too much. I put my heart in this hard denims, waist to the cuff. and I'ma walk in them all the way to your door. I do home visits, dog. Bury you in your own backyard. Pick a bone with them, hold the wheel. Give you that holy feel, hitting like Holyfield, mixed with some golden seal. Off a pint of Henny, finna overdose on pills. Riding dirty, unlicensed firearm with the open I'm still that dangerous. I'm from out of that hangar, different rap chamber. Do you know where you at, stranger, that talk dirty in stores? And yeah, I'll make a movie and do the score. I know with J to Z they had reasons to doubt, sure. But I just saw 22 twos when it's times two, gonna get your 444. Lord, now do the math on that. Don't imagine it, the fact is that I'm something different. Out the same habitat, I battle rap. And I drop records, do the cabbage patch. Get your cabbage patch, cut me in, however you dissect it. This ain't that put your faith in favors later, thank the neighbors. I came to bring them that thing that cracks the creator's data. The great debater, you're slow, at least a turtle know exactly why Morris never lifted weights for Slater. May have saved years, I missed the bell then, but know your principles, cause branching out, they don't teach you that in judicial school. The chi is deep, sway sever, ninja jujitsu moves, official views, strikes with your wife, getting this whistle tune, bottom wisdom tooth, pull up on ya, you get you, dip you choose, fuck a friend, pal of money, Mr. Scrooge, head to toe, they read the glow, Dorothy clicking shoes, wizard at these odds, my nigga, but they'll be missing you, I'm ready to go. Wanda was Jamie Foxx who did Ray. So know if you bringing me shade, how I play. Around my way if I'm on my way and you in my way. Know if I don't get my way, ain't no way you get in the way. Bang.
Harlem, New York. Listen, I just want anybody to think carefully before you come up here after this. That's all I'm just saying. That's what you.
That's a fact. That nigga loaded, but every time I hear that shit, that nigga loaded crazy on that shit. I love that shit. I love that one. The ups and downs of the vocal tones and the bars is always hitting. That's number one. But the way how you bring the flows with it's a lot with that freestyle that's like as far as like the ability of rapping that makes that amazing. And once again, I'm gonna put this. I am not a fan of Loaded Lux. So I want y'all to be very, very clear when I be talking about this shit. You know what I mean? Like,
any idea how old he is?
I definitely know he's. I looked that up not too long ago too. That's crazy. I think he's like. 40,
I just feel like.
40.
Yeah, he's got to be the Golden Seal line, the Saved by the Bell bars. Like everything he said is so Gen X. Or at least old millennial, like, you know what I mean? So I was like, he has to. Okay. Like I remember friends beating piss tests for probation with Golden Seal back in the day.
So yeah, you have to be. So that's the thing. There's one side where it's like, yeah, you got to be a millennial to know what the hell he's talking about. But then there's the other side where there's people that actually do their due diligence and actually, know how to connect some bars to some older shit. I do some of that shit too. Like you can tell where I grew up, what kind of age group I grew up at, depending on what bars I say sometimes. But it's like Loaded, like he has a perfect name because it's like. His bars and his metaphors are so loaded. It's so it's stacked. It's layered. It's so much to it. It's not just this. It's a curveball in there within a curveball that goes. It's dope what he does. So like I appreciate what Loaded Lux. And like I said, I am not a Loaded Lux fan, but when it comes to lyrical and rapping and all that shit, I appreciate everything that he does as an MC.
And he has you going deep in his song.
Yes.
Because the pain goes deep. Pause.
Yeah, pause. Definitely pause. he got the mad scientist shit that I like when I get into mad scientist mode, like whatever like that. But that would be definitely one of my favorite freestyles on that Funk Flex shit. Come on, let's go, nigga. Fuck you talking about. And fuck you, Jay. Telling us me and 4 other people watch this motherfucker WNBA. That's cool. Listen, y'all ain't gotta watch this shit, but I'll tell you one thing. These games are a lot more exciting than what be going on in the NBA. Right now, the East got shit popping right now, keeping shit exciting. The W's more exciting. I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry. These chicks be ball. And not only that, they more rough. Like these motherfuckers be bumping into each other a lot more. I mean, the NBA, you blowing somebody, it's a foul. Like these bitches be throwing a ball at each other. Like what? And dildos be dropping because they be having the straps. Never mind.
I feel like you're trying to convince yourself, but all right. So we're going with my last song, and then we got a bonus freestyle for y'all afterwards. But wait, what were you gonna say?
How am I going to convince myself when I actually went to a fucking game? I ain't going to a game with somebody of folks I don't like.
I think that's part of convincing yourself. You're like, I got to go watch them in person so I can pretend I like them.
I mean, if that's how you feel. I mean, that's how you interpret it. Cool.
All right, this is the Violent Femmes. The song is called "Kiss Off." This is the song I was telling you about last week, Payne, where he's singing about overdosing and committing suicide. So this is "Kiss Off" by the Violent Femmes.
Violent Femmes. I like that.
Yeah, I brought a song of theirs last week. Also,
yeah.
And I told you would know "Blister in the Sun." Yeah.
Yep.
Milwaukee's own. All right.
I need someone, a person to talk to, someone who care to love. Could it be you? Could it be you? Situation gets rough, then I start to panic. It's not enough. It's just a habit, kid, you're sick. Well, darling, this is it. You can all just kiss off into the air. Behind my back, I can see them stare. They'll hurt me bad, but I won't mind. They'll hurt me bad, they do it all the time. Yeah, they do it all the time. 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 Do it all the time. I hope you know that this will go down on your permanent record. Oh yeah? Well, don't get so distressed. Did I happen to mention that I'm in the press? One, 'cause you left me, and two for my family, and three for my heartache, and four for my headaches, and five for my lonely, and six for my sorrow, and seven for no tomorrow, and eight, I forget what 8 was for, but nine for lost God, 10 for everything. Or you can all just kiss off into the air. Behind my back, I can see them stare. They'll hurt me bad, but I won't mind. They'll hurt me bad, they do it all the time. Yeah, they do it all the time. Yeah, they do it all the time. Do it all the time. Do it all the time.
It made me laugh because he said, "Oh, at 7, that's no tomorrow."
Yeah, and then he's like, I forget what 8 was for.
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, 8. I forgot what 8 was for. Yeah, that's exactly what he said. 8. I forgot what 8 was for. But I like how the song is violent, but it's fun. It's like it's like a Quentin Tarantino movie.
It's funny. So I watched this fucking hour of millennials or Gen Z reacting to Pulp Fiction scenes.
And what they had to say about it.
Like some of them were hilarious, some of them were like disturbed by it. Some of them were just like us and were like, "Oh fuck, that's fucking crazy." You know what I mean? But like, it was crazy watching some of these Gen Z react to Pulp Fiction.
I never thought about how they. You know what? I'm gonna show my daughter, see if she want to watch Pulp Fiction. Oh, yeah, watch this movie real quick. That's it. I probably have her locked in too. She probably understand. Like, okay, Dad, I see what you mean. You crazy because this movie's like this.
But Pulp Fiction changed everything for movies. Like we were like, oh, they don't even have to be in order. Like, because that movie is so far from in order that, you know what I mean? Because it actually ends where it starts too, which is crazy.
Quentin Tarantino's the way his directions in movies is just so like I don't know too many. I don't think I've seen a Quentin Tarantino movie that I don't like, even if I'll probably see. That's probably a movie that I'm not a fan of, but a movie that I don't like every movie. Like I don't think he has one. I'm gonna Google this shit. I don't think Quentin Tarantino has a movie I don't.
I'll be honest. People are not gonna like me for this. I did not like the Kill Bill movies.
I knew you was about to say that. I had a feeling you was about to say that. As soon as you said people ain't gonna like you for this shit, I knew you was gonna say this.
He tried too hard. He tried to make it like a fucking Bruce Lee meets a comic book type shit. I didn't like it.
I don't I don't see how you don't like that. That's really crazy. I don't know.
I actually saw the thing a second time in color. I saw it the second time where everything that was black and white was in color, and it still didn't make it any better.
I like the black and white parts. I like the scenes where it's black and white. It made you look at the scene a different.
He only did that. He only did that because he couldn't get it played in theaters because of the amount of blood. If he wouldn't have done it in black and white in those scenes.
But that's the thing. Okay, cool. I understand that, but even the black and white still made you pay attention to it a lot more. Like that little, like. I don't know. I don't know. Those it's little things like that made him dope. That like, yeah, even though he had to make it black and white because they wouldn't allow it, but to even make it black and white still made you kind of lock in that section. Like, why this part gotta be black and white? Oh shit, blood everywhere. Okay, cool.
I didn't dislike it, but did you really like the Django Unchained or whatever? Did you really like that? I thought it was all right. I didn't really like it. I was like, all right, it was all right. I'll never watch it again, but it was all right.
I don't think it's like the greatest movie, but I could if it came on right now, I'll watch it. Like it's not I like Django. I thought Django was dope. Reservoir Dogs. Okay, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood
with Pamela Grier. Do you remember?
Jackie Brown. I didn't.
That was a good movie.
Yeah,
what was the one he did with Pamela Grier? That set the record for the most. Jackie Brown. That set the record for the most N-words ever in a movie.
Yeah. Probably. Wait, did it? Is that fact?
Yeah, it was like 138 times or something crazy. It was something like that. It was something crazy like that.
I think Once Upon a Time in Hollywood might be the one movie that I didn't really like. I don't remember much about that one.
I liked that one.
I don't remember too much about that.
That's the one that kind of played off of Charles Manson and all that shit.
Maybe I gotta watch it again. But cause I fucks with Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio, but I don't know. I'm gonna watch that one again. I think I seen it once and I was like, nah, I'm good. I ain't watching it again. I see like 2 movies I haven't seen on here before. my best friend's birthday. I don't think I've seen that one before. Yeah, I never seen that. I gotta see what that is. My best friend's birthday.
They put all those
like people die.
They put all those 30 for 30s now on Netflix, so I've been watching the ones I've never seen.
My best friend's birthday. Oh, of course he was in it. This is like some real 1987. It's a comedy short. Oh, all right,
Yeah,
that's
so
why
like,
I've never seen it before.
Like people think Dusk Till Dawn he wrote, but he didn't. He just acted in it. That was an Andy Rodriguez movie.
Oh yeah, I know that, but I went to the movies he directed. So yeah, that it
No, but I was just thinking about how great Dusk Till Dawn was, but he didn't write it. Rodriguez did.
Yeah, and he doesn't get his credit too. He doesn't get the credit he deserves because that From Dusk Till Dawn was a dope one, but it has that Quentin Tarantino feel to it too, though. So I see where you get it mixed up.
That's because Rodriguez is probably the only person in Hollywood more twisted. And remember him and Rodriguez, what movie did they do together where one of them directed the first half and the other one directed the second half of the fucking movie?
Holy shit. Was that that wasn't Death Proof?
What movie did Quentin Tarantino and Rodriguez direct together?
What the fuck movie was that one? Holy shit.
Death Proof, yeah.
Oh, so it was Death Proof. All right, cool. I like Death Proof. I like Death Proof.
And I didn't know that Rodriguez was part of Four Rooms, but they both directed and produced Four Rooms too.
Yeah, I like Four Rooms. It was different, but I liked it.
Death Proof was a weird fucking movie, but I won't say I didn't like it. I had no urge to watch it again, but it was a pretty good movie.
Yeah. Same here. I'm gonna try Once Upon a Time in Hollywood again, but I think as I'm looking at the movies that Quentin Tarantino actually directed, I think that's the only movie that I'm a little about. I might have to go back and watch that though.
Reservoir Dogs was what Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction to me were the two best.
That's yeah. I agree. And then after that, for me, will be Kill Bill. After that, and then probably either The Hateful Eight or Django. The Hateful Eight was dope. Inglourious Basterds was dope too, though.
See, I found it funny. I did find Inglourious Basterds funny.
Yeah, it was. It had a dark humor to it. I guess that's the only way you can play with the whole Nazi shit without being too offensive. Like you have to lighten up the darkness a little, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like it's a same thing with Django. It's like how you gonna play with the slavery shit without ruffling too many feathers. Let's make it a little, you know, whatever.
We have one extra freestyle we're going to get to right now here. But did you watch the HBO series Band of Brothers?
Nope.
It's fucking amazing. It's all about World War II, but yeah.
I know. And I didn't watch it because I wish it was a movie instead. I don't know. I'm weird about some things. Some TV shows I wish was a movie instead. I'm like, damn, if these was movies, I would watch it.
I never want a movie. They don't get in depth enough. It's 2 hours. I want 8 seasons, 13 episodes. Like, fuck that.
Cool. I'm cool with whatever it is. 3 movies of it. If it's 8 seasons, you can make 3 or 4. You can make like 3 or 4 movies out of that shit, and I would watch it.
I can't even remember the last new movie I watched. Oh, I can. The Long Walk. I don't watch movies. I want series, but yeah, The Long Walk was the last
Long Walk. That shit pissed me the fuck off. That shit made me mad, though.
The ending made me so mad, but I didn't want to say that when we talked about it last time. I hated that.
The ending, I mean, before the ending, I was getting mad because I thought this was going to have more. I don't know, man. I was expecting more darkness to that shit. That shit was just all sad.
Well,
Like, it was bad.
That's the thing is, so that was written by Stephen King, but it wasn't written as a book. It was written like, do you remember Stand By Me? The movie Stand By Me? Remember how he tells the story of Lardass eating the pie? So it's a story within inside the story. That's what the Long Walk was. It was a story inside of another book, and somebody pulled it out of that book and made it its own movie.
Yeah, try again. I ain't it wasn't horrible, but that movie just pissed me off. That's all. I did just recently see The Mummy. That shit was kind of dope. I ain't gonna lie. That Mummy was kind of dope. I'm not really a fan of the mummy movies and all that shit, but that shit was dope. I ain't gonna lie. It was.
I didn't even know there was a new one.
Yeah. But like Jay said, we're going to this freestyle roll here right quick. It's Corey Guns. There's a cipher that they do in New York. They do on the train or in the subway and stuff like that. I'm trying to get involved in one of them motherfuckers too. So hopefully they reach out to me. Salute. But this is Corey Guns, and he bodied this shit. And this is just a bonus because the audio is not the greatest. So we said, fuck it, let's put this on as a bonus. And then we out of here, motherfuckers.
You're now entering a vibe.
Nah, that's fire. The One Train Cypher, that's fire.
Young Money Militia, Strings for Life, DDM. Pop the pistol, got the issue. I stop it with the shot to with you. Shot upon your block and wash it with you. Got it with me. In case you thought I come for romping with you. Hot to silly. Slippy dumping, sluggy stomping on you. Fire lava. My revolver, sayonara, by tomorrow. I'll put you niggas in the liner grabber. Nice and hotter. Who got the ranks? They say I'm the shabba. I'm a mother. Who the don? They say I'm the dabba. Keep it sneaky. On the beamer, keep it sneaky. I put the Nina with Chiquita, shiggy, freaky. If it's smoke, you know she like it sticky, icky. I let the blicky hickey make you do the Ricky. With your bitch, I bet it la at a bump she day. Pepper seed him with the pump and make him turn the other way. I don't know no other way, I just know the dirty way. I'm easily legally deemed to be the psychotic kind. A straight of your brain is the only way for a shot at mine. Crafty the Maddox, so make them lay if I'm not inclined and you bait me, then they'll be fishing you out. Bottom line, I'm kinda kind. Chemical balance is not aligned. Whatever design of the boxer, I got the proper punch. It's all in the sport. You hit the floor, soccer time. I'm from where they popping on and your block is a copper mine. Blocking eyes. From the trains when they compromise. Soon as they caught him with a couple nickels, he dropped a dime. Then got a flat before he rolled his way to the dotted line. Somehow I found it ironic. They said it was not a sign. Rolling if not a rhyme, you was told all you got is crime. It ain't no easy walk. We crawl and learn how to climb. It's the greasy talk. The Nina just gotta shine. Proceed to dealing with death. You leave them without a sign. Hold up. All of my niggas is steady shooters. Only way they be pointing fingers is if they Freddy Krueger. Trained to put the workout personal. They was heavy movers. First time I aired, I was telling my nigga, let me do this. I was a kid. I don't know what led me to this way of thinking. Only blood or some money, you'll get me through this. Wish I finished school. Could have been a student to fix computers. Bitches lifted rulers that tutored bitches to pit maneuver. Like he finished school. After smoke blow through his face like he hitting a hookah. For thinking shit wasn't music, the shotty's the producer. For thinking shit was a movie, your body was the producer. Watch what you say to Lil Peter. I give you metal where you stand like I'm paying the meter. I put cabbage right in the patch, obey the procedure. They would have thought the bullet was bread how they lay in your season. Alright, Tessa.
Greatness. The whole cipher itself was like maybe 23 minutes, but I hate that he had to go first because it's everybody. A lot of niggas ripped it, but it's hard to go after that. Pause. Like wasn't the easiest. Damn, I got a cipher today too, man. I think about it. Oh shit, today's the 9th. Yep, I got a cipher today. I'm supposed to do. Oh shit! All right.
Well, that was a crazy mix this week. Freestyle and 80s punk.
Definitely. But hey, welcome to the playlist. You know what I mean? On your playlist don't always have to be one thing, and the playlist is a little mix of everything. So, enjoy yourselves like we do. Enjoy bringing y'all the music that we like. And if y'all don't like it, who cares? Make your own fucking podcast, nigga. Do your own shit. Yeah.
Wow. All right. So there. Thanks for watching. Hit the like and subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification button so you don't miss any of the shows. One world, one love. Deuces.
Pain, who really fucking with me? I ass pistol pop a pain. You won't like it if I let the Nina blast. I see your ass, red bean spot. I'm gonna heat your ass. Body is tough. Cops never found where I keep the stash. But chill, cause pain been dormant since the fetus. I was born to be a blessing. I'm getting stoned like I'm Jesus. I'm a heathen, raise a hell raiser, so I'm a demon. Here's my reason. Y'all been trying to convince me I'm not a genius. I'll be really finding blessings through my anger. I embrace it and start training like Vegeta in the chamber. In the chambers, I entered 36 to step my game up. So protect your neck and watch for the niggas that fucking name up.